And they come here after how many hours by the door to find out that there's not disability, and then they have to go back and come back again another day.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of In My Honest Opinion, a show where I give my honest opinion about certain topics, issues, or just anything I feel I want to give an opinion on. And today's episode's a bit disheartening, if I'm honest. For those of you who may not know, a little while ago, the police were in the news for using water cannons on South Africans who were waiting in a queue for their Sassa grants. This happened in Bellville. Now, while their excuse for using the water cannon was because there was no social distancing in the queue, bear in mind that this was a rainy day when this happened, and I thought, why not go and see, being a few days later now, and see what the situation's like. Are the police still there? Are people, has the situation gotten any better? Here's some footage I took on the ground. The line starts around the corner there. So that's like around the corner there is like the front of the building. And the line extends, as you can see, all around me. Over there, there's people waiting. Over there on that side, there's more people waiting. And then over here as well, there are more people waiting. They're cold. Some of them have babies in their arms. So yeah, there was mothers with 2 to 3 months old babies holding them in their arms. I spoke to a man who explained to me that, some of these people have been waiting for days. Some have slept overnight in their car. I actually saw a couple that were sleeping in the car. I don't know if you guys can see, but I wasn't sure if they were sleeping. They weren't really moving, but I found out later that they were actually sleeping. The people in that car that I spoke about during the live stream, they're alive. Nothing to worry about. They're alive. They moved. Yeah, the one lady completely turned on her side. She's still sleeping. They're both sleeping. I imagine they've been here waiting to get into Sassa as well. So yeah, people sleeping in their cars so that they can collect their money. But I did manage to get an interview with 2 ladies who didn't mind talking about what they're going through. Here's what they told me. How long have you been waiting here?
Since I was school this morning, because you see a lot of people sit here with their babies and stuff. Also, it's uncomfortable.
Yes.
It's not right.
Yeah. Is
They
there
should
any?
come out and come inform the people. Now, people stand and people don't know what's going on. Most of the people stand here with disability, but there's no disability there. And they come here after how many hours by the door to find out that there's not disability, and then they have to go back and come back again another day.
Yes.
So they must inform the people more about what's going on here.
I agree. And where exactly? How far do you travel?
I travel from Delft.
Do you take taxi or?
To taxi.
You must just be patient, man.
Yes.
And hope and pray that they're gonna help you and everything.
Yes.
But the best thing for me is, see that I'm living in Delft. It used to be about Delft Civic. And it was, especially if you don't have taxi fare, it was quite easy because you can walk to that place. But now you must struggle to get taxi fare to come to Bellville, and you must wake up early in the morning to get here. And if you get here, you get a long queue, and then you must pray, they're gonna help me or they're not gonna help me. So if you don't help you, then you must come the next week and the next week and the next week. So it's actually, must just be patient. Yeah, my husband was also here yesterday, and he said the queue was around the corner, and they separate they did separate the people. This one comes for this and that one comes for that. So yeah, it's a waiting story, yes.
See, much like this lady said, she used to go to the Civic, Delft Civic, and You know, it doesn't make sense to me that they closed that, you know, because you're forcing people now to get into a taxi and then go to a building where even more people now are going, you know, so it doesn't make sense. Why can't you open the Delft Civic and adhere to the, like, you know, the regulations and social distance and wear masks and sanitize and all that stuff? Nothing is being done, or it feels that nothing is being done to help these people. And it was frustrating. It was heartbreaking. It was like, I cannot explain to you what it feels like to look at a 3-month-old baby who has no idea what's going on, and a mother that has a look of worry and is praying that she's going to be helped today. And more than likely, she won't get help today. And she'll have to come back tomorrow or the next week or the week after that. And then you go and you spray these people with water cannons when it was already a rainy day. But besides that, whether you spray them on a rainy day or not, you still sprayed them with water cannons like they're criminals or something, or creating chaos. And most of these people that are waiting in the line are elderly and mothers with their children. And then when the minister Lindiwe Zulu gets asked, or criticized rather, about what happened, what does she say? Grow up. Really? Really? I mean, if that doesn't anger you, it's not right. And this is brought to you by the ANC. Make no mistake. The ANC is failing the people. If they hadn't been focused on looting this entire country and more focused on building a nation like they promised, we wouldn't be in this mess, or at least we'd be a little bit better off. You know, you can blame the pandemic all you want, but there are ways and solutions around this that can happen tomorrow. Like, for example, opening those branches so that people in their area can go. And even the minister said so. Why? She's playing this whole like, oh, but why? It doesn't make sense that we closed it. It doesn't make sense that we closed it in their area. We need to get them to go to their area. She said it herself. I guess this is a blind spot, as Cyril would say. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my previous video on it. Again, if you want to see the short live stream that I did, the link is in the description when I was on the ground in Bellville at Sassa. I will go back there in a week's time just to see if there's any developments, anything different, maybe speak to a few more people if they're willing to. Also, please subscribe if you haven't already. I've got more content coming your way. I'm keeping this short and brief. I hope people make some noise about this. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, please be safe, be kind to one another, and I'll see you at the next one. Cheers.
Stay at home if you can. I'm finding it difficult to stay at home. Virus, just go away. Please leave us alone. We have a life to live.